Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so the stream should be starting any minute now. Let's just wait for the YouTube to figure out that we are streaming. Man, they have like such a good algorithms, but it takes them so long to actually start the stream. Like sometimes it starts immediately, sometimes you're waiting here like 3-4 minutes. Oh, look at this. There we go, it started. Happy days. This time I think I waited like, well, yeah, 2-3 minutes for it to actually start. Okay. Let's just quick internet check. It seems alright. Yes, it seems alright. Today we're using Ethernet data because I did the speed test and it's actually really good. Hey Chanky, hey Sloppy. Yeah man, it's good to see you. Streaming live now on YouTube. Chanky Milk. 11. There we go. Yeah man, yesterday was crazy hectic. Then we were so busy. And then it was like, basically you have to give the shift to another administrator, right? And there were so many people that I'm looking, and there's no way for me to give out the shift to the next person, because they have to count the till and whatnot. And I finish at 8, right? I live to leave at 8. And man, I see it's like 8:10, 8:15, and I'm like, bruh, this ain't gonna happen. So I'm just like to all the guests, like, you know, just like hold up just a second, boom, 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 count the till, and I'm out of here. Because we went to a little party yesterday. And yeah, man, I literally just woke up, but I slept like a baby. Man, I so much needed that good sleep. Have no ideas how long I slept, but man, I just closed my eyes and didn't open them until I felt like not opening them. You know? Like the maximum of time that I could sleep, I slept today. And I literally just woke up just before the monkey. Because when I logged into Cabal, there was 10 minutes left until it resets. And I didn't get any potions of luck, but I got 2 orbs of dragon. So, you know, it's like a little... Today maybe it's gonna be fun, because we'll try and use those. Who knows, maybe I'll stop buying orbs of dragon indefinitely if we don't get anything. Oh wow, okay, let me just clean the inventory just a little bit. Right, it's unacceptable. Let's see. These can go here. For now, these can go here. And extreme cores have 8th level 9 cores. So yeah, they can stay here. We'll only do extreme upgrades if we're celebrating. But even then, we're not gonna do much of them. I'm just gonna use the cores that I have and that's it. Is that a new costume I saw? Mine is old actually. Yeah, Morniiing Tinty. Morniiing Boom Bang. Man, it's so nice to see like the... I don't know, like some players like I already identify really good. So Tinty, Moonbang, Sloppy. And you know, when I see you guys, it's just like, nice. The only one we're missing is probably Kill You and Camouflage, right? Wanna come farm penetration rune? To be fair, I do have a penetration rune. But I mean, if I were to farm it, we would just sell it for profit, I think, right? Because yeah, penetration rune costs like 400 mil. But I think I just need to do just a few stuff before I start farming. Alright. So let's take the limited... Yeah, the... daily dungeons. Now I can see that the buff has disappeared, so I wonder Could I go to Infinite Ordeal today? And just try to do it once? Just for the buff? Infinite Ordeal is here. Yes, there you go. You see, now it's easy because I'm already used to having this buff. And when I don't see it nearby, I know it's like, oh, I need to go Infinite Ordeal. It's okay, you don't even need to try hard at all. Because it gives some kind of coins and whatnot. It's like, maybe it's an okay dungeon, but I think I'm way too weak for this one. Come dungeons with me. Yeah, we can, actually. We can. Just give me a second. I still have to... Unless it's super urgent. Like, maybe people are doing Celestia or something like that. But I want to do the monkey as well. Alright. Because from here we need a lot of dragon jewels. Let me see how many of them am I missing. I need at least one more. Ideally I would need 4 more. To do the Orb of Dragon twice. And I have 2 here. So 2 dragon jewels I need. Take your time. Okay, happy days. Happy days. What's up, what's up? You better know us, we are your fam online. Yeah, to be fair, that's true. You're gonna hear it in the rap. So basically, the guys finished mixing the rap, and it just sounds actually not even that bad, to be fair, for like the first take. I mean, they didn't mix it in first take. They first put out like a demo, which was already good, and then they just destroyed all the expectations by doing the full version, which is just like... It was properly mixed, I'll tell you that. You know? When I was rapping, I didn't hit it like perfectly all the time. Because I don't rap. You know, that's the thing. But in the mixing, they fixed all of these mistakes. So I'm super happy for that. So ooh, wow, okay, damn. Okay, shoo. Wow, okay, I'll take all of them. Man, my force gems are actually depleting. Yeah, I'll take all of them. Okay, boom, 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 and 5 more stain clones I need. Damn, 2 monkeys in a row and I didn't get any potion of luck at all. I did get 2 orbs of dragon just for the force gems. So I mean that's still good. For the troglodyte fruit, I don't buy the orbs of dragon. No way. There we go. 1 dragon jewel, I'll take it. And let's 5 more stain clones. So I can do at least 1. I really need to do 2. Since I have 2 orbs of dragon, I want to do 2 runs of Dragon Slate. Okay, so that's pretty much it for now. I think I'm only missing 1. Yeah, you see, I will be missing 1 dragon jewel. I'll get 2 shortly. Man, just for 1 dragon jewels, do we refresh the monkey 1 more time for 40 force gems? I mean, it's a bit wasteful, but do it. 1 dragon jewel is what I need. There you go. I'll get it. What? Damn, okay. Cabal didn't want me to get those sweet juicy rewards. They're just like, nah, we have to disconnect this guy real quick. He's becoming way too powerful. There we go, gets my GMs. Monkey good today. Well, I'm glad it's good for you. For me, not so much. At least not right now. I think maybe I will start buying the dragon jewels for the from the shop. Because before I didn't do it, I used that those troglodyte fruits for like honor potions and stuff like that, but my honor's already done. Right, I am where I need to be in my honor. Yeah, wow, nothing, okay. Nothing apart from some dragon jewels. Okay, so now what's really gonna be important... Wait, I didn't get the buff for the infinite ordeal. Maybe it's just gonna come in a little bit later. Let's buy these guys, and let's buy 3 of these. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, that's better already. And now we're gonna need to claim the guild treasure. So we'll do some premiums. Okay, now where's the guild treasure? Sometimes I hate when it automatically claims, because then I don't know where it claimed to. Right? Because I want to open the guild treasure, and after that I can actually clear my inventory just a little bit. Does anyone see like a green kinda... green treasure chest? I'll be able to upgrade my wings today as well. I've been stacking on these potions for the time where I have like some extra alts, so I can maybe just craft more force essence. Wow, man, I'm not seeing my guild treasure. Oh, it didn't receive automatically. Okay. Boom. There we go. And upgrade core low. What is my native language? It's Lithuanian. Lithuanian. Ring of Fighter +5. Just sitting here. Okay, I'll take it. Say less, man. I'll take it. I'm sure it's used somewhere for the collection. Man, let me boil another kettle. I have ginger beer by my side, but you know, morning coffee is just like the best thing ever. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. I think I can do really quickly one run before the kettle boils up. Because I made like coffee immediately when I woke up, and by the time I set up my OBS, my how to say this, my freaking microphone settings, the music and everything like that, 1 cup of coffee is already gone. So I need a 2nd cup, and then we can start depleting my ginger beer resources. Because at least I have 2 cans of ginger beer, which I really like. I know it's not common for people to like ginger beer. So, yeah, usually if people have some ginger beer from like some places, they just give it to me, because all of my friends, they don't drink it. I'm the only one. And yesterday one of my friends said, oh man, you know, we have these like 4 cans of just like ginger beer. It's been there for like a year. I checked the expiration date, it's still good. I was like, bruh, I'll take it. That's literally my favorite drink. Is it comfortable for a beginner to play now? I played 10 years ago. Oh yeah, trust me. So it's basically, since you played 10 years ago, you probably played on the official server, right? Now we're playing on playkabal.co, and trust me, I played for like 10-15 years in official, and it was not good. When you're gonna start here, you're gonna feel like the game is 10 times easier. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be overwhelming. When I joined the server, this is like the first thing that I realized. that this version of Cabal is actually like new player friendly, where official is definitely not. You know what I mean? Because here, most of the stuff you can do yourself. Like, we have people who even do Iron Man challenges in playkabal.co. This would have never been even like a slightest opportunity for anyone to do an official. You know, it would just be not. It's just plain impossible. Because if you play Iron Man in official, what, you're gonna take like 3-4 years to get to 400,000 combat power? And that's best case scenario. You know? People here are free. You're free to change classes, you know, you're free to experiment with things. You're free to use your resources in not the most efficient way. You know, because it's a game. You don't get punished super hard for it, you know? If you mess up on like that on official, like in one day you could burn like 1 billion alls, which would take you, you know, literal months upon months to collect. You know? And in the official there's a problem that, you know, for 10 euros you could buy like 3 billion. Well, maybe not 3 billion, maybe I'm exaggerating, but the inflation is like insane there. Here it's actually balanced. So yeah, I would highly recommend it, trust me, because in all these years that I played in official, I've never explored any mid-game like systems, you know what I mean? And here I got so much already to explore. I think this one is friendly, even if you're playing an hour a day, you know, with your work or stuff like that, like, seriously, here, you don't need to be afraid to jump in. Okay, my coffee is probably ready. Let me pour it. Okay. Let me get into a more comfortable position. Yeah. Into like a 10-hour grind position, you know? Oh. Oh, that's better. That's better. I hope the microphone is sounding alright. My second coffee. Man, I'm just looking at my second coffee and I just have like the big ass smile on my face. The first coffee went down in like 2 minutes. Like, what do you mean? I know it's the 3-in-1 coffees, they're not really serious or anything like that, but I just woke up this morning and I was just like, the very first word was coffee. Just give me the coffee. And as soon as I made coffee, it was like Cabal. You know, when you're just, not hangover or nothing like that, but after a party, you know, you kinda, I don't know, it's like factory reset your brain. You just wake up and you're just like, oh freaking, let me play some games. Cabal would be so good right now. Because I still feel a little bit woozy from yesterday. We had like a mini party. And yeah, it was good, man. I came home at around 1 o'clock, I think. And already in a party I was getting extremely hungry. The good thing is I had some takeaway. Well, from the work, you know. And man, did I destroy that. I took like, it wasn't a kebab, it was basically beef shashlik. Alright? Kinda like that. But when you say it like that, you imagine like a big piece of meat. It wasn't that big piece of a meat. I don't know. The portions, like that's the thing that I don't like about my work. The portions are very little. They're super tasty. Absolutely super tasty. Gloriously tasting food. But it's like, bruv, I'm skinny, but I eat 2 portions at the same time. And people started to look at me crazy in work. But then it's just like, bruv, if I can finish 2 portions just like that, you know, the portion size is a little bit, you know what I mean? But maybe it's just for the daily lunch. Maybe if you just order from the menu, the portions might be bigger. I don't know. And also, like, I met one colleague who also takes double lunch at the same time. And we had a lot of common for that, you know? She's a girl and she eats, like, double lunch, you know? But she's not like overweight, nothing like that. She's perfectly fine. And I'm super skinny and I eat double lunch. So for sure, the portions are way too small in there. If the portions were good, I could actually just eat 1 plate and I would be fine. So that's kind of a little bit annoying, you know? But apart from that, it's amazing. I understand how to level up, but I didn't understand how to equip the character and where to find alts. Don't worry, man, just join in. Because I am gonna be making guides. Alright, and they're... from today's night shift, I'll have 4 days off. And in those 4 days off, there's gonna be some guides coming. And it's literally gonna be just about that. You know? Where to farm alts, where to start when you just kinda jump in the server. Alright. It's kind of be maybe like you can consider this a full free-to-play series where I create a new character and just show, in the guide version, just I show how to get like yourself off the ground, you know what I mean? And I'll probably create a Gladiator for the free-to-play because I don't want to play on the Gladiator, but I need some character to make guides on. And I think that would be perfect. Okay. Now let me fix all of this mess. Alright, so it's gonna be nice and tidy. 836 combat power, you love to see it. Let's see, the collection event is up until 10th 13. Okay, so we have time. We don't need to rush this. At least that's good. So I might as well just put some stuff in here. Because yeah, like, I know that's unofficial, like, people, you know, they would probably think 10 times before they actually purchase a piece of gear, you know, where you kind of have to calculate everything in your head before you do it. Here it's a little bit more chill, you know? You can find some good deals if you find one really good cheap item that's like really good value in your opinion, you can build around that item. You know what I mean? It's just you have so much flexibility with your builds. Because I already, when I played Wizard here, I was going for a Mystic 3-slot set. Which was actually really cool. And then when I switched to the DM, I went for a Sigmetal 3-slot set. And I think with the Force Shielder, when I had him, I was thinking about like Archidinum Paladinium mix, 2 slots, just as my starters. Should I put these? Probably I'll just keep stacking them because oh, there we go. I'll put them here. Critical damage. To be fair, I need to do the Hales Laboratory, right? Can get these 3 done. Look at this. This could be potentially another 4% critical damage increase. That would be really nice. Merit medals? No, I'm not gonna give you my medals, man. Nah-uh-uh. Collection really wants my medals, but it ain't gonna get it. Ain't gonna get it. You can put in these. Go. Previously, you had to grind mobs and level up for a very long time. Yeah, now you can do it in just one day. Like, you could reach level 200 in one day if you do it. For example, if I were to do it, I would pick one of the weekend days to do it. And I'm sure that, you know, in a quite long one session, I would do it. It could take me like 6 hours or stuff like that, but I would do it. And if I saw that, you know, from my own strength, it's getting like kind of long or not possible, I would just ask for help. Because here, if you ask for help, you're gonna get it. You know what I mean? But to level to 130 by yourself, I think that's really easy, and this is what you should do. And then from 130, you could ask someone to boost Eka. But genuinely, like, you don't even need to do that. If you want to do it by yourself, you can do it by yourself. I think with one of my characters, when I was leveling them up, I did that live. Streaming live now on YouTube. Shanky Milk 11. Today the internet was so good that we might as well just streamed on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I just don't still have signed up for the service. Shashlik plus kwas, I am happy. Oh yes. I didn't have any kwas yesterday though. But ginger beer is kind of like a relative to kwas, it feels like, you know? Like this weird step cousin of kwas. Any upgrades soon? I mean, yeah, we need to think about it. I still need to get my head into the game a little bit, you know, but there's definitely a lot of potential for upgrades that we can do today. I put the super chat goal that if we get 1 out of 1, we'll do extreme upgrades. But we'll only use the extreme upgrades that I already have. So I have level 9 cores and level 10 cores. And then we'll see where I go from there. Because what I need is this bike to put it to at least, well, 2 or 3 out of 5. And I have these 2 pieces that I would really need to do extreme 3 out of 3 on. Since I would be using level 10 cores, it might be doable, but we'll see. I think I would have 2 tries with the level 10 cores. Excellent, this is what I need. Which class is the best for a beginner? I chose Force Archer. Yeah, so Force Archer is one of the most popular classes, right? Because you have both really good BM3 and BM2. Then, you know, and they're very functional as well. You have a lot of mobility as a Force Archer as well. Because of your, not quick move, but the other spell. Then, obviously you have the heals. You know, if you get just yourself in a sticky situation, boom, full heal. You know, and you're full health once more. The Force Archer is very, very strong, both defensively and offensively. Another thing for the Force Archer is that they have the biggest range in the whole game. The biggest one. You're not gonna outrange a Force Archer, that's simply impossible. So that's something to, you know, also take into the consideration. Now, I mentioned a lot of really good things about Force Archer, and then one thing that you have to understand, since the Force Archer is so great, there's a lot of people playing Force Archer. Therefore, the gear price for the Force Archer is a little bit expensive. Alright? So if you're building Force Archer, you just kind of have to think your way around it. You know? Because like Sig Metal 3-slot gear, it would be a little bit expensive. So maybe go for like Paladinium 2-slot gear or something like that. You know, you can definitely mix and match and just check the agent shop. And yeah, over the next upcoming 4 days, we're gonna make a lot of these guide videos. And also, yesterday I was... we went to one of my friend's house who's an editor, and he was just basically showing some, how to say this, neat tips and tricks, alright? What I should use when I'm editing my video, because I want to make like a proper montage. And for the montages, you know, I think maybe I could do it over a long time, but it was really good that I got some tips, you know? So, they're basically the most ones just what matters the most when editing a good music video, you know what I mean? Because we already have the audio track nice and ready, it's ready to go. And now it's just like a good montage. And you guys are gonna see something new on the channel, man. I'm waiting for it. Looking forward to it, I mean. I also like PvP. I think Force Archer will be good. Well, it's good in terms of the range and the mobility. In terms of debuffs, which is the most important thing for PvP, Force Archer has none. Right, so you have to take that into consideration. DM would be so much better than Force Archer on PvP. Although I'm not a PvP player at all. I'm fully PvE player, you know what I mean? But I still play DM. But yeah. Especially if you're gonna enjoy the Force Archer, you know? The only reason I'm not playing Force Archer is I played Force Archer on the official for so long. So really, I have no kinda motivation to play Force Archer. I just want to try the classes that I have not tried before, which is like DM and Force Gunner. So these two picks would be both, like, for me, better than Force Archer. Personally, you know? What would you recommend class and something to dress him up for not being expensive? I was probably, you know, we still need to check the prices, right? I guess we could do it. I want to check some orbs myself, so maybe in the meantime we can check the Force Archer prices, but if it's gonna be expensive for Sigmetal set or even for a Mystic set, I would probably try to go somewhere along the lines of Paladinium or Kidinum 2 slot set. Alright, and that you can get really cheap for any class. And it's not even like so much worse. Because your combat power usually doesn't come... Like, maybe people don't realize how much combat power you're actually getting from your gear and how much combat power you're actually getting from other stuff. Collections, merits, overloads and stuff like that, you know? The gear is really not where you get most of your combat power. At least it feels like that for me. So, you know, you can fully just go 2-slot Paladiniums. You'll have really good defensive stats just because you went for Paladinium. And Force Archer's like attack is already really great. I also played... Ooh, Chebimatan! Good to see you, man. It is good to see you. I also played Wizard and now I want to try something different. Yeah, for sure, do it. You know, because this... Especially in the server, like, it's all about trying. When I came here, I first created for Shielder. After that, I switched class to... No, sorry, created a new character, which was the Wizard. And then from the Wizard, I changed class to DM. And this is where I am currently. And DM feels like a really good late game character. You know? But for my current combat power, I think Force Gunner would be much better and much more efficient at farming than a DM. But just at the current combat power, you know? If I get like over 1 million combat power something, then yeah, maybe DM is better than the Force Gunner. Just because now, like, my farmable dungeons are like EOP, Awakened IC1, a Flame Nest I can even do. You know, and just for a lot of these, Force Gunner it's much quicker. Even Frozen Canyon. Alright, I think, yeah, Frozen Canyon I should start doing as well. People said it's a little bit awkward for DM and I can kinda understand it, but... I don't know, if you just switch between your BM2s and BM3s in the right way, it shouldn't be really that awkward to do it as a freaking DM. Finally off for 4 days, tired as fuck. Oh man. Tomorrow is gonna be like this as well for me. Because today I still have a night shift to do, but once I do this night shift, I'll have 4 days off. The good thing is that I managed to get like full-on sleep. You know, as much sleep as I needed, I got it today. And that just feels really, really good. Okay, let me just use my BM2 here. Whatever. Plus, like, the weather, super nice. I don't even want to go to the night shift today. But just this one night shift and then 4 days off. And those 4 days off are gonna be glorious. I'll get so much done. Oh. And then after the 4 days off, I'm only working for 3 days and then I have 5 days off. Because basically, when I started the job, I did so much more hours than normal. Normally, it was supposed to be like you work for 4 days and then you rest for 4 days. But when I started, I was working for 3 days, then rested for 1 day, and then 3 days again. You know? So it's gonna be nice to actually have like a proper holiday. Because 5 days off, it already feels like a holiday. You know? 4 days off, okay. You know, but 5 days off, man, you might as well just go to Spain or something for those days. Because that's a lot of free days, man. And that's the only benefit, right, of that, of this type of schedule. Since you're working 12-hour days all the time, you know, at least you can get into the situations where you're just like 5 days off. And you're still, you know, have like plenty of hours to show for the month. Frozen Canyon should be faster and easier for you than Flame Nest, right? Yeah, it could be. Because Frozen Canyon is literally the shortest Ultimate DX. I made a new one thinking about DM or Gladiator. Really? I mean... Well, DM is good. I ain't gonna lie, DM is juicy. Maybe, yeah, today we'll try the Frozen Canyon as well. Let's see, do I have a lot of these? One more left of this, so I might as well just do it. Because, yeah, the premium dungeons I kinda like. It gives me that tingly feeling that maybe we can get a Master Seal here. Oh, that would be nice. Also, we need some DP, right? So we can get the Dragon Jewels. And then today we're also gonna be doing 2 Dragon Slates with Dragon Orbs. I used a lot of Force Gems to get those orbs. And I think, like, it's about time that it freaking pays off. The best thing I got from the Orb of Dragon was 50 million Wing Potion. You know, which is not bad, but... it's still nothing good, you know, like alts-wise, it's nothing. There we go, let's get these guys. Get the mini bosses. Let's see how far am I in my challenge missions. Oh, there we go, I can already get the jewel. So after this we can actually do the Dragon Slates. I think this one and this one I get here. Get the archers over here. And then these guys over here. And now the boss should spawn. If I didn't miss anything. Yep, I didn't miss it. Good. Ah, man, the coffee is good. And yeah, it's really nice that, you know, basically by making the guide videos, I have a justification for me to create a Gladiator character. Because I just want to try it out. But I don't want it to be my main character, you know what I mean? Definitely not. Unless somehow I fall in love with the Gladiator class, but I think the odds of that happening is extremely low. Okay, let's take the dragon jewels. I'll take the evasion potion here. And I can actually buy the slates. There we go. I guess let's go channel 13. Feels like the lucky one. Or maybe just like a little bit luckier than other channels. Want to sell Master Sigmetal Hands. Also for Force Archer. Okay. Yeah, so we'll do this and then we'll go to check the agent shop. We'll see how expensive Force Archer gear actually is. But I think it's gonna be expensive. Which, you know, when you just start the game, it doesn't really matter. It's not gonna be that huge of a difference anyways. Okay, let's use the shield here. There we go. This is the only kind of spot where you have to take caution. Once you get this stage done, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. There we go. So we can see that people didn't drop anything good here. Armor option, medium critical rates, and 2 RV3 bikes. Good. Bad drops in here means that maybe I'm gonna be the one who's gonna get the good drop. Hopefully. Ring Wizard got the bike. He's actually from my guild. That's nice. Go. Now let's get these two. Wait, what? Why can I attack? There we go. And now we can switch to the BM2 and start hitting the tower. I have a DM already. Can I join your guild? The only thing is I cannot set it as my main character. Okay, so obviously, you know, we have to prioritize main characters in the guild, but if we have space, for sure, Chembebatan, and I see we do have space. So just pull up a request, I'll confirm it. You know, we have this kind of luxury of taking like a few alts when, you know, we still have space. But then maybe like half a year from now, when it's gonna be fully booked, then we'll only have to let people in who is the main character, you know what I mean? But every single guild does the same. Because if you're playing on your main character, you basically generate a lot of loot for other people as well. Hold up. Let me auto loot disable. Let's see what I get. Time reducer platinum insignia. Okay, so that's good. Sealed agent earrings. Boo, I don't want to see those no more. Minesta diamond charm. Ooh. Shining bright as diamonds. Obtain the diamond charm. It's needed to craft diamond cube. Oh, it's the diamond cube thingy, so it's not gonna be that good. Then superior blessing. Where is it? You can use it immediately because they stack on one on top of the other. Another one for 5 hours. Okay, all in all, nothing good. Nothing good. The Minesta charm is a little bit intriguing, but it's not gonna be that good. Put it here. Probably the best thing is the platinum insignia here. Do you accept newbies like me who just started playing into the guild? Yes, that's our biggest priority, to be fair. We want to have all the new people. You know, because we're not the guild that just wants to be like the best guild possible. The most competitive one. We actually want to have as many new players. And we want to grow as many new players in the server as possible. So yes, you know. Newbies have like the highest priority. Because maybe the other competitive guilds will not take newbies, but our guild is actually doing like really good, you know, in terms of everything. You know, that We are on track to becoming a really strong guild, and that's the thing, we take all the newbies, you know, so it's kind of like very rewarding that we're actually, you know, able to provide like good value for everyone, you know, like an actually good guild that takes in newbies. Because usually you have to pick, you know, either you take new people in or you're gonna become a super competitive guild. Well, for us, we're kind of doing like both at the same time. Guys out the way. Get him out the way. Just because like the newbies are just so active. And we all kind of progressed at the same speed. I remember when we only had like few overload people in the guild. Now look at us. There we go. We have the chunklings over here. Basically people who still have not reached overloads. Let me just switch to my BM2 here. Yeah, as you can see, there's really not many at all left. Then it's like the overload people, and then we got the mystics. You see? We're already like 50% mystics. But, you know, everyone just started here as a new player. Well, mostly everyone. We had like some people like Nemo who already had a decent account. And he joined our guild, which is really good because he's one of the... you know, you need like a bit stronger people to help out sometimes. And we do have that ability. Ice Frog, hey, you changed your profile picture as well. Looking good. Will there be free sets or items for newbies if I start playing this game now? Yes, you do get a starter set. If you are starting to play, if you go to the description, I actually have my referral link in there. If you create an account using that link, it's basically gonna help me out quite a bit. And yeah, so you do get the starter sets as soon as you start playing. And those starter sets are actually like quite decent. Okay, let's see what we get here. Ultimate cores, mech. Superior. We can use it immediately. More ultimates, more superior. Ultimates. Boo! More of these sealed Yule earrings. Maybe this is good. I mean, it's nothing fancy. And one single Holoroid. Man, those Orbs of Dragons are really just not paying... They're not pulling their weight for me at all. What server Take Me I play every day? It's playkabal.to. If you just go to the description, you're gonna see a referral link there. I just sign up using that link. And you are ready to go. Okay. You should play now. ESP, there's event accessories on collection. That's gonna boost you a lot. ESP? What is ESP though? Because to be fair, like I only play on Play Cabal. I actually have a sponsorship with the server. And they've been treating me good. You know, I have no complaints. And you know, this is where I'm just gonna stay. Definitely. That was a long ass wave hit. Let's see what we have here. XP. Ooh, finally get these. So these we should use on the weekends. And these I can actually use immediately, to be fair. Since all of them stack, you can literally just use them immediately. There we go. Extended by 3 days. Item without expiry date cannot be used. It's a little bug. We just need to relog and it's gonna be fine. So look at this. I'm gonna return to channel 2. Did I put them in? And now there we go. As you can see, I can use it. And if you look in my server section, as you can see, Blessing Beat Superior, valid until next month, 26th day. and plus is pretty similar. Hey Chenky, is Flame Nest faster than other UDX aside from Frozen Canyon? I think so. I think so. But the Frozen Canyon, it feels like it's definitely the fastest one. Good to know. I'll definitely sign up with your referral and try the game. Right now I play C version of Cabal. Yeah, if you try this one, I think you're gonna love it. Like, I was amazed by it. I remember the very first day when I came in, I just got so much overwhelmed. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy for me. Like, I had just too much points of interest at one time. And I was trying not to overload my brain. It took me like 3 days just to realize, okay, I'm in the server. Everything is fine. There's no sense of urgency. I can just take my time because, you know, you just get bombarded with new system after new system. And it's like, it's natural curiosity to finally and go and explore it when in official I've been stuck at the same level for way too long. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's see how much this costs, but I don't think it's gonna be a lot. Because I think you need 3 of these to craft 1 diamond cube. Yeah, it's nothing. And the diamond cube itself is a bit like, eh. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe I should use all my force wings and see if I can get a bit stronger. Although people have been saying that, Chenky, do your Amity, for frig's sake. Because my Amity is stuck at 2000 points and it's been like that for the longest of time. And maybe instead of buying Force Essence directly, I can buy 4 scores and churn them into Force Essence. And that's how I would upgrade my Amity. So we can check. Grasscraft. Let's see. Let's find Force Essence here. Force Essence. So I have this one unlocked. I don't have this one unlocked. There we go. No, wait. I actually don't even have... I think this one I don't have unlocked. There we go. So I'll unlock it for 30 million. And now all of my 4-score highs can actually go into Force Essence. Let's see, where's my 4-score highs? 4-score highs is basically the only one that I don't have too much of. Okay, let's check the price of it. If it's less than 200k, we can buy it. That's like a good price. Yeah, it's something like this. Rather do it like this and trade it in than just buying Force Essence. There we go, let's buy a little bit of them. Request craft. Force Essence. And I think this is by far the most efficient way to level up your Amity. Because you're gonna be needing Force Essence regardless. You know, so you can kind of do 2 stuff at once. Upgrading your Amity and getting your Force Essence. Isn't Terminus faster? I mean, I don't think so. Already applied. Hey, happy days, man. Happy freaking days. Then I'll create a character on Venus and level up the character again. I only leveled up to plus 50 on Mercury anyways. Yeah, here the server names are a bit different, but trust me, like, you're gonna love it. I think Frozen Canyon should be the fastest one. No, maybe it's class dependent. I think Frozen Canyon is all-time fastest one. Alright. I really think so. I already applied, bro. Yeah, that's super nice to hear, Chibimatan. Because that's the thing, from everything you spend, I get like 10% off. Well, 10%. And it adds up. It adds up here. You know, it's definitely helping me quite a bit. Let's see, 2.6k, look at this, like I already got my Amity nearly to 3000. Okay, wait, let's also check the agent shop. First I wanna just quickly scope out any Demonite orbs. Maybe something, put something really cheap or just really good value. No, there's nothing good value here. What about Demonite crystals? No. Okay, nothing good. Palladinia, maybe? I mean, it has extreme 3 out of 6. And max epic option, so it's not terrible. And it's also craftsman's. So it's not super terrible, but I don't think it's worth for me. It's not like a deal that I would just try to rush to buy, you know what I mean? Let's see. If you're picking craftsman's orbs, you really want them to be... Sorry, if you're picking Palladinium orbs, you really want them to be craftsman's like this one. This one has EU2 and upgrade Divine 10, which is not ideal. 15 out of 15. This is 3 billion. This one is 2.6. Now, this is something like I would say fits all the boxes. It's craftsman's, it has a 13 out of 15 divine and 3 out of 6 extreme upgrade. But 2.6 billion for this, maybe it's a little bit too much. One of us. We have Germans in the guild. Happy days, man. I love Germany. Is your guild German friendly? I'm in one where are German haters. Wait, what? German freaking haters? Okay. Very quietly under the table, send the freaking name of that guild and we're gonna destroy them. Start another world war in Cabal. Because Lithuania is very close to German in terms of history, right? We used to be a German nation. And my let me do this correctly. My great grandmother and grandfather, they were full Germans and they came to Lithuania and yeah, 3 generations down the line, here I am. And I don't even speak German, which would be nice to fix, you know? Okay, let's check the Force Archer gear just for the sake of curiosity. We'll see how expensive it actually is. If I want to go for Master Sigmetal suits, is there anything? Nothing. It's all bought out. 1.7 mil for this, maybe it's not too bad. 4 billion for almost a complete piece. That's a good piece, but 4 billion, that's a lot. And what if we go for Sigmetal Craftsman's, right? With a huge success. Okay, so for the Sigmetals, it's actually cheap. As long as it's not Masters, it's cheap. So the boots and the helmet should be cheap, but then the suit and the gloves is gonna be a bit more expensive. So if I was building a Force Archer myself, I would basically buy this item. Yeah, this one for 450. Then I would pick like a really cheap Sigmetal Craftsman's helmet. Basically one of these. Has to be 3 slot. This one has some EU as well. So yeah, definitely this one. And then for battle suit and battle gloves, I would try to go maybe Archidonum Masters. 3 billion, that's a lot. 7.5 billion for a built one? That's actually not even that much. Because just the slot extender highest is like 5 billion. Damn. But for the starters, you know, you can pick like cheaper gear like this. Just make sure your suit and gloves are masters, because you get extra max critical rate for that. What's the guild name I like to apply? It's Milky Way. Really? So you are okay with that? I'm almost 900k yellow CP and I'm looking for a new home. Yeah, incapitated, bruv. Come in. You know what I mean? Of course I'm okay with that. Hello, Ike. To me, from fastest to the least fast would be Frozen Canyon, Flame Nest, Ancient Tomb, and only then the Terminus. Okay. I mean, it feels about right. It feels about right. We can check Frozen Canyon one time. Let's see, guild manage requests. There we go. We already have a couple people joining. Good. Okay, so let's see. Frozen Canyon. Okay. So Flame Nest I can do in 4 minutes 30 seconds. Let's see how long it's actually gonna take me to do this one. I think here you start off with your BM3. Get this guy out of the way real quick. Accept my DM. I think I did it. Alright. I think I did it. Was your DM the 191 level? We can see how built it actually is. View equipment. Oh wow, that's actually properly built character, damn. 899 combat power. Still rocking the starter gear. So this is the gear that you get as soon as you start the game. And it's actually pretty decent. Ring of Luck +4. Oh my days. Now that's crazy right there. Right, I think I should have switched this one to BM2. Crazy good Orphidia amulet, straight up. Arcana's +20, damn. Bruv, look at the bike. Holy shit, Extreme out of 5 out of 5, Divine 15 out of 15. That's no starter. That's no starter account. If you have this bike, you're no longer a starter. Okay, so basically this as a DM, this is gonna be the most annoying spot. Because you have to kill all of these minions first. And only after you kill the minions, you can only then start doing damage to the boss itself. There it is. And if you don't kill him fast enough, like more minions are gonna spawn. So just this boss is like a little bit like you know what I mean? But if I do it correctly, then it should be fine. Look at this, now these spawn and I start missing again. And now I need to kill all of these guys again. Which is just very, very not pleasant as a DM. Because, you know, now switching again is just like, that's why I lose so much time on this. If I was even stronger, then yeah, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. But currently, it just takes way too long for me. Because other classes would just get it so much quicker. So maybe just start off with the BM3 and go up until this stage with the BM3. And as soon as you kill all of the mobs, BM2 and full damage on this guy. And make sure you kill him before. Just use his link on the description. I just realized that there are 2 Cabal games and different websites and I have download everything again. You see, you didn't use my referral link. Yeah, if you use the referral link, it's gonna put you to to the source, straight up. Alright. There we go. Let's get the skeletons. I don't know, maybe I should still keep putting the referral link as a pin message instead of my PayPal. Maybe then it's gonna be easier for people. But it's still like accessible in the description, you know? Man, second coffee is done. That was quick. Can I just go with my BM2 here? I don't really need to kill these guys anyways, right? Yeah, but for now I think I do Flame Nest much quicker than the Frozen Canyon. It would be good for me to do this with a party, right? Just so someone who can still provide me the AoE damage. And for the most part I could just chill in my freaking BM2. Second one only. Man, today I'm feeling like I could just drink the third cup like just so easily. It's the 3-in-1s, the you know, not the real coffee, so it's more like a coffee drink rather than actual coffee. So if you're just drinking these, yeah, even like 4 in a day, it's not gonna be super harmful. But if you drink like 4 normal coffees in a day, that's a little bit excessive amount of caffeine per day. Like literally just 2 of these in the morning, it feels like nothing. It's just a nice coffee flavor. And it just barely wakes you up. I love it. Because now normal homemade coffee just feels too strong at this point. Because I've been drinking it from the machine so often, and when I'm at home I just drink 3-in-1s. There you go. Yeah, so it took me way longer than Flame Nest. But you can get some good stuff here. Paladinium 2-slot alt skill amp. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Still, I'm gonna extract it though. This earring I don't want to extract, because I think it could be used for collection. Okay, I have about 1000 Force Essence. We can actually use a little bit of these guys. See how much I can level up. Level 40. Level 44. And at this point I can see that I'm already gonna be needing a bit more Force Essence. So let's get that done. Right, we're only gonna need a little bit of Force Core highs. Not too much. I think around 100 we're gonna need. That's gonna be 20 mil. Let's go Force Essence. There we go. Craft some more. And the Amity is gonna be raised to 3k. Just like that. Okay, the ginger beer time. 3-in-1 feels nothing and more like sugar bombs. Yeah, I wouldn't say sugar bombs, you know. If you drink cacao, it has like so much more sugar than the 3-in-1. But yeah, they do feel like nothing, to be fair. Just the flavor, you know, just the coffee flavor you get. Look at this, I'm only missing 50 Force Essence points. Sorry, 50 Amity, I mean. And yeah, I'm gonna need more Force Essence. I think by far this is the most efficient way to level up your Amity. Because everyone needs Force Essence. And instead of just buying it straight up, you just extract it. Okay, 4 score high. So let's get around 15 more cores. 4 score high. Oh crap, sorry. Force Essence. Request all. That's not gonna be enough now, is it? No, very close, but not enough. Okay. No worries. 4 score high. Okay, so 24 of these, and there we go. Now we should be done with this. Force, Essence. And now I will be able to use 4 score highests, which I actually have a bunch of them in the warehouse. Okay. Force, Essence, level 4. The only issue is it takes 40 million to unlock. But that's the thing, like, you know, you're always gonna be stacking up on those 4 scores. And instead of selling them, you can just, you know, use them for your Force Essence. Yeah, so we're gonna actually unlock this one. There we go. And now I can take all of the 4 score highest from my inventories and use them here. And there we go. This is gonna help me reach 4K. And I think in 4K you can already craft chaos cores, which I actually have like 3,000 of. I have 3,000 fragments, so that's gonna be like 300 chaos cores. There we go. Okay, so let's use my 2 million potions. Look at this, 48. And I think if I use this, I'm actually gonna reach level 50. But we need even more Force Essence for that. 4 score high is cheap right now. I think 4 score high is supposed to be a little bit cheaper than 4 score highs. It's around the same. It's around the same price. So if we get 100 of them, it's gonna be 20 mil. Let's craft them up. Force. Essence 3K. There we go. Brilliant. And I think this should be enough Force Essence for all of my Force Wing elixirs right now. I'm actually doing really good. Look at this. The fail rate is very small. 96% success, sorry, 96 success and 4 failed only. Now that's good. That's gonna be a lot. Go. 50. Okay, it almost brings me to level 50. Because at level 50, I'm gonna unlock this one. I'll be able to change this stat into a PvE stat. So that's why I want the level 50 so much. Welcome, Chabby. Hey! Welcome, welcome to the guild. I applied on my main. I got tired of leveling. Hold up, let's see. Oh, look at this. Chubby is 1.4 million. And now that's an asset to the guild. That equipment crazy. Everyone in the guild is already scoping Chubby's equipment. Holy shit, it is crazy. Extreme 6 out of 7. 5 out of 7 over here. Master Paladinium 3 slot. Holy shit. Bro, this equipment is crazy. Genuinely. Amulet of Resist. I think this is more like a PvP amulet. Critical ring plus 5 even. Damn. Another ring of luck plus 4. Obviously these are gonna be plus 20. Man, that's some sick gear. Look at this, not even Sienna bracelets, he has the Turmacan bracelets. But yeah, man, that's a lot. Asset. Okay, wait, let me check. Maybe there's some cheap Arcanas as well. Mines are like plus 15 and plus 16. I did upgrade from plus 15 Carnelian to plus 17, which was really nice. And I'm constantly scoping out the agent shop if I can see some good deals on these items. Just by scoping it out regularly, you can find like really good deals. So plus 16 to 90, plus 17 is 495 mil. Plus 18 is 1.2 bill. Okay. I think once when I was scoping out, I actually saw this for like 900 mil. Or like 990 mil, something like that. So if I can get plus 18 for less than a billion, I would definitely take it. I think that would be a good spend. But for now, I'm still gonna be looking for something cheaper. Plus 17, 500 mil. Plus 18, same, 1.3 bill. What about Minesta Chaos Belt? Belt, Minesta of Sage. So minus plus 16, which is valued at 345. Plus 17 is 460. Plus 18, there we go. Less than a billion. But plus 19 is only 2.2. Already asked my friend that I'm just gonna chill in your guild for a while. Yeah, man. Chill as long as you want. We need some high combat power players as well, you know? Then we can boost new players even easier. Okay, so maybe for these, there's still nothing really good. If this talisman I can find for 400 mil, then it would be good. Let's check the talisman. Not this one, but Talisman of Destruction. 540, so that's a bit overpriced. I mean, the effectors really need some changing as well. Because I bought the cheapest effectors, basically. Or maybe I could find like a cheap Apaulet. Apaulet of Sage. So right now I have the Paladinium, which is cheap. Demonite is already crazy expensive. Okay. Oh yeah, so there's not too much. Really. To upgrade. Maybe I can find some divine seals for the bike. Now that would be nice. Divine seal stone. Let's see now. Astral bike, but it has to be on the highest grade of bikes, right? Yes. Highest suits. Okay, this is where it gets interesting. Highest one-hand weapon. So this would be good on your Paladinium orbs. You would only need to pay 400 mil for that. Ultimate helmet is 650. I like to look at my divines from level 13. Highest one-hand weapon, 14 out of 15. Ultimate boots, ultimate helmet, ultimate suit. High astral bike. No, I need highest astral bike. It seems like no. We're already going to like crazy amounts. And just the last one, extreme seal. Oh, it's called master seal. How the frick do you even find it? Master... Let's just do it like this. There we go. Okay, extreme upgrade seal stone astral bike for masters. 1.2 billion for the bike. I think I'm much better off just buying extreme 3 than to actually try to do it myself. I downloaded the game from your link, everything went fine. Happy freaking days, man. If you have materials, I can craft one-hand weapon. What do you mean? Like the weapon itself or the seals for the weapon? Because I don't even know how these seals are made. Because yeah, these orbs, they need a lot of work. And I'm not even sure, like, should I just go for some other kind of orbs? Yeah. We'll see, because this, like, I've been stuck on my orbs for way too long, man. This looks okay. I don't know, guys. Maybe we should try one-tapping the extreme upgrade. Let's see how much... Because I have just a few extreme level 10s. I have 12 of them, so I theoretically could tap twice. And these two to bring to like extreme 3 out of 3, it would be so nice. Craftsman weapon since you want to change to Paladinium. Yeah, but you know, the only thing I would change if I find like a really good deal. I think if I try to even get like just a regular craftsman's crystal or orb, I wouldn't get too much value. You know, I'm trying to find like a cheap deal where it's already built. You know? I could take off the extreme 3 out of 3 from this one and put it to Paladinium orb. And then upgrade Divine wouldn't cost that much. Right? Like 700 mil at most. How much does the Craftsman Crystal would actually cost? That's still a lot. Because I think I would spend the same amount. If I had to epic option myself, and then if I have to move my extreme, you know, from my Sigmetal orb to this one, it would be basically a similar amount to this. 1.2 bill. Hopefully I can just find like a really good deal sooner or later. Okay. How much are the silver repair kits? 7.7. Okay, let's get 3 of them. And see if we can finally finish this 3 out of 3. Upgrade, extreme upgrade. First I want to do the boots. Yeah, I have 2 tabs basically with my level 10 cores. Let's do it and see if it goes. I mean, it should go. Man, I hate extreme upgrades. I cannot believe it. Okay. So this one I can equip, because this one we're not gonna get 3 out of 3. But maybe just this one we can. And if we don't get it, we don't get it. I'm not gonna fuss over the extreme 3 out of 3 anymore. Yeah, we failed again. There we go. Well, at least now the extreme cores are gone. You're never gonna see Chenky doing extreme upgrades. This I think I'll just buy. It's gonna be much cheaper, man. I'll just be looking for like service, you know, for someone who can service the divine upgrade on the bike and the extreme upgrade, and I'm just gonna pay them the amount that they want. Okay. Okay, so let me think. So we didn't find good deals on these guys. You are wasting extreme 10 cores. It's okay, I'm not gonna use like lower cores. There's no way that I will ever use like extreme 9s or 8s. I'm glad to waste them, you know? Like, I hate extreme upgrade. Just use extreme 8s only for EU3. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I've listened to the advice of just use like extreme 7s and stuff like that. It fails so often. You know, the only thing it would be good to use if you already have a bunch of silver repair kits and like stuff like that. You know? I'll just use the best cores that I have available. But yeah, I'm out of my extreme upgrade cores anyways. I have level 9s, but I'm not gonna use them here. No freaking way. They're way too low. I'm just happy just buying my extreme upgrades, to be fair. Oh, we can also check maybe there's some new Force Gunner equipment. Alright. Let me see. Sig Metal Force Gunner. Master Suit. Yeah, I mean, this one for 2 billion is not even that bad. 3.7 and you actually get a bit more proper one. You do you, man. Yeah. Extreme upgrades are just not for me. Okay. Sig Metal Master Gloves. Still nothing really of good value. And then probably the boots you could get pretty cheap. Craftsman's. High to low. Not even really. This I wouldn't buy for 2.5 bill. Anything here? Yeah, for the helmet you could go off fairly cheap, but this is built weirdly. I don't like how it's built. And Master Helmet is just a stretch. I think it's a waste. Craftsman's is just gonna be fine for you. Why 2 crystals though? It seems like you're lacking damage. Well, if I can find better weapons in the agent shop, for sure I'll go for it, you know? But, we have not found, like, better weapons for now. I just want to find, like, built weapons already, you know what I mean? So my goal is just to stack as much ALS as possible. Keep checking agent shop as frequently as possible. And sooner or later I should find something good. You know? And like, who knows, maybe like there's some kind of divine service that I could get. You know, I want to have like a couple billions at my disposal for when I find some kind of service. Because I don't want to do it myself. Okay. Now we need to think what to farm, eh? What should we farm? We've done Infinite Ordeal already. We've done the Dragon Slates and the Premium Dungeons. I mean, Flame Nest could be good, but it still feels like I'm not doing it full justice. I still take a little bit too long. How is the Paladinium materials? Are they still over expensive? Or not? Let's check. Craftsman's. Cores, material cores, Paladinium. If it's like 20 million. 24 million for a full stack. So maybe EUP is actually good. Flame Nest or EUP? Let's check one more time. What is my time in the Flame Nest? Full buffs are on. Go EOP Chenky. Yeah, probably I will. Because I think I still take way too long for the Flame Nest. Where to farm ALS for 500,000 combat power? Well, with 500,000 you actually have a lot of options already. You know? I mean, Awaken Hazardous Valley would be even a good choice. I know, like, my guild likes to farm that a lot. Here I can switch to the BM2. And at this point, like, all of the streamers crazy and stuff like that, you should do really quick as well. Yeah, I was supposed to kill this guy. Go. Put some debuffs on him. But yeah, Flame Nest does feel good for me. Ideally, I would like to get a single run less than 4 minutes. And then it would be like my all-time farmable dungeon. But I don't know, like... Because I'm trying to decide whether I would make more profit by farming IC1 Awakened. You know, and do like 1 minute 30-second runs. Or the Flame Nest is actually better for me. Where it takes a bit more than double the time. But then the dungeon itself is just so much better, you know what I mean? And EOP as well, it doesn't take long at all for me. Like EOP I can do fairly quickly. Wow, 800,000 combat power, yeah boy. 800,000k. We've been sitting at this combat power for quite some time. Mostly because I still have all of my Agent Yule accessories. If those are gone, that my combat power is actually gonna... is gonna go down. Do some quicker dungeons for more DP. Arcane Arena, Awakened IC1 and 2, and Pandemonium. From those mentioned, like the Awakened IC1 is my top pick. But I'm glad you're feeling the same, because that's what I've been thinking, like... You know, maybe 4 minutes is still way too long. You know? Maybe you want to start grinding this when you can do it in like 3 minutes. And, you know, up until then, just pull all the priority to just like easier dungeons. Because this is what you have to like take in mind always, you know, when you're farming, you want to farm those dungeons that you can actually do quick. And this one does feel a bit way too long. Although it's such a nice dungeon to do. There we go, let's get this guy. I see 4 minutes already has passed. Because when we were doing this with Tiffers, and it took us like 2 minutes per run, something like that. So you can actually just see visually how... Because you know, it's like double the time. So me and Tiffers could do 30 runs in just like an hour, where alone it would take me 2 hours. You know, so you really need to put that kind of stuff into consideration. Man, it's 2 o'clock already. What do you mean, man? My shift starts in 6 hours. Look at this. Ignore damage reduction rune. I'll take it. Hold the frig up just for a quick second. Could be one of the more expensive runes, actually. 87 mil. Holy shit. Holy shit. Ignore damage reduction. So I ignore opponent's damage reduction. So it means that it's an offensive stat. And since I don't have it, maybe I should just use it for myself. It's definitely not a PvP stat, right? It's for PvE as well. Can we just get some clarification on that? Is it actually a PvE stat? Because if so, I'm just gonna use it for myself. First good drop of the day, man. Hi Chunky, how to finish the base level up quest in 180 and 190 because the dungeon is reworked. Use it, it's PvE and PvP. Man, that's a good drop right there. Let's check my combat power. 837, 209, 343. Yeah, there we go. And I only need some divine stones. Okay, that's good. It's for both. Lovely. You see what I mean? Today is already paying off. I know that also what I need to do is unlock this commander stats. For those I need chaos cores, which I would prefer to craft myself since I have a lot of fragments. But the divine cores, the divine stones, sorry, I'm actually gonna buy. Divine stone sets. There we go. We can actually take all of them. Because divine stones I don't like farming myself in the glacial inferno. But the chaos cores you can, because just at the same time you could be boosting someone. Okay, so let's level up. Doesn't take much AP at all. It goes up until level 10. Good, so this is where I have to spend my AP now. And we need to get sorted with this. Right. Let me just check. How much Amity do you actually need for the chaos cores? 4.5k you need. Okay, so we just need to farm some 4-score highests. And a really good dungeon for 4-score highest is actually gonna be Awakened IC1. So let's do couple runs and then just buying 15 entries. Yeah, Awakened IC1 is super good for DM because it's mostly just single target. Even here, like, you know, if you know the specific monsters, I think it's always like the back ones. Next run I'll try to do it fully with my BM2. Maybe I can get even better time. But yeah, I think this is like my most farmed dungeon actually. I know that I already have over 1,000 runs on this dungeon. And you can drop like slot extender highs and highest from here as well, so it's definitely good to do. Yeah, I think this and EOP are still my best options. We're still not strong enough for Flame Nest to do it properly. Okay, debuff the boss. I just love how fast I killed that boss. Essence Rune HP, I'll take it. We are on channel 2, right? Okay, that's probably the luckier channel of today. Okay, no. Oh wait, yes, you have to kill the last ones. There we go, you see? Maybe this one. Yes. Now I can use my lightning aura. Yeah, that's pretty fast. That's pretty fast. Man, I wonder how long am I gonna be farming this dungeon though. 30 runs of this everyday grind. I want to see that slot extender pop up, man. I do. That slot extender has been way, way overdue for me. Not too much. But yeah, it's a very comfortable dungeon for me to do. Yeah, and if I get like a really strong Force Gunner, then I could do all of the ultimate DX dungeons. And I think I would stay on them for like a really, really long time. Because this is like your entry to the late game, you know? This is where the drops kinda amplify. No, this is definitely not a bad dungeon to do as well. I remember I was so happy when I finally unlocked this dungeon as my proper grind. You know, if it takes like 3 minutes for this dungeon, then it's not good, but if you can do it in like a minute and a bit, then it's a good dungeon to do. We can check the time, alright? Now I'm here for exactly 1 minute. Because man, it's fast and it has a good drop. So less than 1 minute 30 for one run. I think that's a really good time. Just need to figure out fully how to do the start here. There we go. I still think it's gonna be better if I BM3 at the start and then BM2 plus Lightning Aura later on. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be the best way to go about it. Some like field boss hunting would be good as well with the DM. Because I did check the damage tables. And yeah, like... You know, you cannot get better than DM single targets. Ooh, Faded Blue Jewel. There we go. Look at this, 40 million. It's already paying off. Channel 2 is the right channel for today, definitely. You can try farming Awakened Catacombs as well. Maybe you are lucky. This week alone, 2 people dropped Slot Extender highest in there. Have to be crazy lucky though. Because yeah, the Catacombs I would do really quick. Extremely quick, especially as a DM. I don't know. Because I think it only takes me to do this one like 30 seconds longer than the freaking Catacombs. And even if you don't get anything good on Catacombs, you're gonna get a bunch of... like literally a bunch of upgrade cores, right? I'm messing this way up. These guys out of the way. I mean, you can see, if I could do the Catacombs in actual 30 seconds, then I would probably do it. But it takes me around 40 seconds, something like that. It might not sound like a big difference, but 10 seconds plus, and then you times it by 30, then you can see the difference. But I just don't expect to actually drop Slot Extender from there. It feels like so far-fetched. It's crazy that some people actually dropped it. It feels like, you know, to do Awaken DX and actually get Slot Extender from there would be just the same as getting Slot Extender from Chaos Arena. It just feels literally impossible because I've done so many Chaos Arenas back in my day. You know, there was a time where I would do Chaos Arena from 1 to level 7 every single day. And this one is just nice and quick. But maybe after 30 runs of this, we could try, potentially, the Awakened DX. Because Awakened DX is pretty much like a guaranteed drop. You know you're gonna make money from upgrade cores, and you're gonna make money from the DP that you gathered. Oh. Also, people said that Awakened FT2 is good for DM because it's pretty much only single target. Which is true, you know, it is true, but the Awakened FT2 itself is just like a super long dungeon when you think about it, when you compare it to like other dungeons. And I think the biggest thing from here is that here you can actually get blue faded jewels, which is like 40 million each. If I were to do Awakened DX, the best jewel I can get is the green one, which is 20 million, basically twice the value. You know? Who knows, what should I spend my DP on even? Should I spend my DP on pet and train kits maybe? Or maybe for like the corner removal thingies. Because I still have some work to do on my pet. So probably the entrain kits, right? Should be like a good deal. I don't know, maybe. Come on, spawn up. Oh yeah, like for the last week, or maybe for like even the last 2 weeks, I've been thinking about Force Gunner way too often, man. But I don't want to get rid of my DM, you know what I mean? Because DM already has like a lot of its gear like built up properly. But making like a new character as a Force Gunner, that would be out of options as well. No freaking way that's happening. Because the collection is shared and the accessories are shared, but all of my honor points would reset, all of my medal score would reset. And that's something not that I wanna just start grinding up again. I don't know, maybe I should create just a new character, test it out, see how I like it, and see if it's actually worth the class change. I'm just very intrigued how would I feel as a Force Gunner with the Jetpack BM3. Because Camouflage is a Force Gunner and he's actually doing really good. Try Iron Man Force Gunner series. Bruv, wait. Iron Man Force Gunner series is basically where you have to do everything yourself, right? You're not allowed to use the agent shop. Is that correct? He is really going insane, wanna go Force Gunner. Oh, man. Yeah, I am going insane, man. It's been weeks that I've been thinking about it. I'm Force Gunner too, and it's fun. Yeah, you see, like, everyone is saying that Force Gunner is so fun. It does not make me any easier to keep my DM. Because the DM is definitely good, but DM feels like pure late game character, you know what I mean? Force Gunner is good, but the BM2 bug ruins the fun. What is the BM2 bug on the Force Gunner? Does anyone know? That's actually very interesting. Because yeah, like the Force Gunner, basically BM3 outshines BM2 in every single capacity. So as you're playing Force Gunner, your BM switches would be... You try to stay as long as possible in your BM3. And then you only use BM2 while your BM3 is off cooldown. As soon as it comes off cooldown, you jump back into the BM3. Yes, only self-drops, self-crafts, no agent shop, that would be giga fun. Man, I would think that's... My progression would be so slow on that. Because, if it's my own... It's only my drops. Man, that's crazy hard, actually. That is crazy hard when you think about it. Holy shit. Because then you need to craft your own master equipments. So you would need to learn all of those, well, other crafting systems. Yeah, man, that's a lot. It stops animation for some reason, like a whole 1 second every time you kill something. Oh, it's every single time you kill something. I think, yeah, over time that would get annoying, wouldn't it? Boom. And the DM looks like a Chad in its BM3 form. I don't know, man, I'm super itching. But for the Iron Man challenge, I don't know. I don't feel like the right person to enjoy the Iron Man challenge. Maybe if there's a bunch of requests for it. Maybe, but... And the series would just have to be like extremely... how to say this? Extremely popular to give me the motivation to keep going with it. Hey man, Iron Man challenge and Cabal. That just sounds brutal. Really, did you try with higher FPS? I play Force Gunner and actually I didn't mention it. Or you mean the end where she waits the Gatling gun to rotate like in real life? Uh-huh. So she has maybe like the yeah, I kinda know, cause like with the Force Shielder there was a little bit of a... I wouldn't say a bug, but basically when you kill something with your BM2, it does have like a similar effect where it just kind of pulls back his shield and it takes a little while. You know, and if you just keep selecting new targets really quickly, then you avoid the bug. I think I know what you're talking about, because I experienced something similar on the Force Shielder. And to be fair, I didn't like it as well. Yes, that animation, it sucks. From Wizard, I changed to Force Gunner because I cannot stop thinking about it as well. Regret it big time. But it pushed me to 1 million combat power. After that, I switched to DM, not looking back afterwards. Still, there's a lot of switches going. I don't know, like DM is fun, you know? But it's just the thought that I could have maybe even more fun with the Force Gunner. And I always keep wondering that until I actually try it. I don't know, I mean, we could maybe just create a new character and actually see and test it out, right? Because changing a class when I'm already this far in, it's gonna be like a big step. You know, and I'm not sure that I want to make it, because I don't want to ruin my combat power on my DM. What do you guys think? Would it be fun? We could try it now and see how we like it. Because I don't need like a lot of combat power. I can just test out the Force Gunner even in the lower tier dungeons. The main thing, I just need to unlock my BM3 and all the stuff like that. Force Blader, best PvE class. Oh man. It is a bug. They are trying to get rid of it. By next update, hopefully it will be gone. Chunky, just go Gladiator. Well, Gladiator I'm gonna create nonetheless for my guide videos. Man, going Gladiator. Holy moly. That would be crazy. That would be just pure on crazy. To go as a Gladiator. By the way, Tinty, how are you enjoying your Gladiator? The only thing intriguing me about the Gladiator is that people kept saying that Gladiator has insanely good party synergy. Right, to have like a Gladiator in your party is like such a big deal. When attacking in BM2, it's hard to use buff or debuffs. Is it only me? You're talking about the Force Gunner, right? I'm maining it and it's awesome. What? No freaking way. A Gladiator. A freaking Gladiator. Hold up, let me go to the bathroom and let me just think. Maining a freaking Gladiator, man. That just sounds something out of a straight science fiction. Let's see. Gladiator better than Force Blader for party. I mean when BM2 and DM. Oh no, for me it's super quick. In the BM3, yeah, the debuffs last quite a bit. But in the BM2, you can debuff really, really quickly. Holy moly. This is probably the only appeal of the Gladiator, is how cool the weapons actually look for the class. Wanna join? Drift. Oh, Mirage Islands. Sure. Let's take a little bit of a look at the Gladiator. Oh wow, hold up, let me extract some of the gear. I have way too much. Yeah, I am maining a Gladiator. I'm scratching gear together and I am going full Gladiator main. Once things I need is to get Myth ASAP. One thing I need is to get Myth ASAP. I was wondering, so many people re-rolled this week from Force Blader to any other class. We got tired of rooting people. Oh crap, I extracted the freaking ring. I should have known that. I should have put protection on it. Okay, let's go. Gladiator probably looks better as a female though, right? Let's see, how strong are you? 1.5 million combat power, so extremely strong. Wow, Master Archidinums all the way. Damn. Oh, I cannot go for it. There we go. That's better. Okay, here's gonna be... Crap, I should have kept my BM3 for a little while longer. I don't know. Would I enjoy Gladiator? Maybe just to try. But that's pretty much it. Just to try it, just to give it a go. Human female meta since WoW. Well, for the Gladiator, you know, because it's like a tiny frail woman but with the big ass weapons. What is even Gladiator's BM2, I wonder? You get like a spear or something like that? I really do not remember. I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy enough to main Gladiator. Yeah, Gladiator gets a spear and his BM2. Definitely interesting class. You know, no wonder about it. Oh. Let me use Arianel as well. Is Gladiator's BM2 better for single target than the BM3? Gladiator is pretty good but not ranged, and Cabal is made for ranged classes. Well, yeah, that's why I also really prefer ranged classes in Cabal. Because I see this guy keeps his BM2. So it makes me to believe that maybe the BM2 on the Gladiator is not much worse than the BM3. I find that Gladiators have enough range on their skills. No, I would say BM3 is better. Because gladiators have like an interesting rage mechanic, right? Bloody risk. Attack rate minus defense and evasion, and you get a lot of penetration for it. Okay. Let me use a penetration buff as well. Gladiator endangered species. I participated. I didn't take a specific place, but the organizers liked my video so much that they gave me 2 chakrams that don't exist in game with the strongest stats. Wait, where did you participate even? Oh, we forgot the chest. I don't know, Gladiator seems like a fun adventure. Like, if you ever go Iron Man challenge, you might as well do it on the Gladiator, because there's still no gear on the market for the Gladiator anyways. So it's like the perfect class for Iron Man challenge. And I really do not know about the Gladiator. Bro, I'm not even kidding you. A few months ago, every time I see Gladiator, I took a screenshot. It's so rare. Really? I mean, I have been seeing like few Gladiators here and there. When I played 10 years ago. Oh, okay. It was like a Russian private server, I see. That makes sense. What is this debuff? Max damage reduction. Resist skill amp. I mean, Gladiator definitely looks kind of fun, but would it be fun to main? Ooh, I don't know. I feel like, you know, in the first couple of weeks even, I would already start thinking about Force Gunner again. The only thing is the chakrams, right? The chakrams, they look so good. But then again, the gun on the Force Gunner also looks really good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think if I went through and went with the Iron Man challenge, it would be on the Gladiator. Because it's already a challenging class, so we might as well just increase the challenge even further and just go Iron Man. But in terms of a class to main, no, Force Gunner might take the cake. And maybe the abilities of the Gladiator would change my mind, but I'm not even sure about that. Man, I distracted myself so much that I only realized that I missed war. I would need to have like so much more information about the Gladiator. I can see he has 1 debuff. Let's use max damage here. Furious. Oh, hold up. Let me use my lightning aura here. Might even use some defensives. Rage shield. E damage reduction. I don't know, man. I really do not know about the Gladiator. We're doing more runs? Okay, we're doing more runs. I guess there would be no better way of just to try the new character and just try it out. Trying to look at like the Gladiator's abilities. Because the BM2 looks kind of fun, to be fair. It does. The spear kind of reminds me of Silk Road Online. Back in the day I used to play that game as well. And I mean, if you did like an Iron Man challenge successfully and play Cabal, you would be such a big asset to everyone else, because that means that you farm the master Sigmetal gear yourself. So it means you can craft it for other people as well. And I think there would be just so much requests, because literally no one crafts Gladiator gear. Ooh, Silk Road. Caravans, good old days. Oh yeah, Silk Road had those caravan wars. Where you would basically have thieves, and thieves always try to basically steal your loot. Then you would have like defenders that are supposed to defend you from the thieves. And there would be like a transporter guy who actually brings the loot from one city to another. Ooh, I got knockback. Okay, well, I guess it's better me than winged. This guy switched to the BM3. Yeah, I don't know. It still feels like if you're up for a challenge and a really big one, okay, go for Gladiator. And then do Iron Man. Damn. Because you know, like, it feels like, what if you get stuck on like easy dungeons as a Gladiator Iron Man for just like months upon months? Wouldn't it be like kinda tedious? Because I think I would be so much more motivated to find parties on every single grind session than just to do it myself. And we really need a preview of all the Gladiator skills. I don't know, like, is there anything that Gladiator excels in exceptionally good? Probably not, right? Maybe just like you would look extremely good. in the costume part of the games, you would look really good. Just look at the chakrams, man. The chakrams are actually like super nice. Yeah, man, today we're gonna try some new classes. But I'm not sure, should we create a new Force Gunner just to try, or a Gladiator? Damn, I'm glad Chenky hides the chat. Yes. It's much better this way. Because one wrong message and all the YouTube careers down the drain. Gladiator's a lame class, sorry for saying it, but I'm being frank. Yeah, no, because it's the least played class out of all. You know what I mean? So there has to be a reason for it. Because some people still play Warrior and Force Shielder, but Gladiator? It's extremely rare to see. But then again, I played Force Shielder and it was fine, but as soon as I tried the Wizard after the Force Shielder, man, it switched like 180. A complete 180. Gladiator for real, do it. If I were to do it, Gladiator was good for target practice. If I ever did Gladiator, then I would do the Iron Man challenge at the same time. And I would hope that this kind of content would take like double my viewership, you know, and then I would feel motivated to actually go through with the Gladiator. You know, you would need something extra to actually try this class. Oh, I canceled my BM2 at the wrong time. Hey, yo, what happened to the stream the other day? My PC just restarted it. I got a black screen saying your PC ran into a problem, and then it restarted it. And at that point, I was just like, oh man, making a new stream and then just streaming for less than an hour, it wouldn't be really good. So I got 1 hour extra sleep that day. I just took it as a sign, you know? It's like, Chunky, get some sleep, because... yeah, for this week I've been massively undersleeping. From 4 to 4.5 hours on average a day. And today I think I slept for like a long time. I didn't even count it, it could be like 10 hours. But I need to not forget that I still have a night shift today at the hotel. What else can be as a next class? Well, the next class is either gonna be Force Gunner or just a Gladiator challenge. I kind of want to try to create a new Force Gunner and just see how I feel with it. But the Gladiator is also like piquing my curiosity. But I'm 90% sure that's... Ooh. Let me use my defensives. Okay, I didn't pay attention. That's the only reason I died here. I'll try to create a new class after this run. Either Force Gunner or Gladiator. Just to try. Damn, even the PC is against free speech. Gladiator sucks big time. At least people play Force Shielder because it's good at war. Yeah, I've noticed that it's really hard to kill the Force Shielders in war. Like, extremely. There we go. But look at the freaking chakrams. This is literally the only reason to play Gladiator. Look at the chakrams. They look extremely good. 90% of my Gladiator playstyle would just be not in the dungeons. It would be just looking at my weapons. No error code after the black screen. It just said your PC ran into the problem. There was like 3 lines of text. And then it just restarted automatically. At that point, I was just like, man, is my PC gonna explode or what? But it restarted, and it was fine. And I was like, okay. So at least that is good. Let's see, Tinty is the new Gladiator, right? Okay, wow, he actually managed to get like some pretty decent gear. Surprisingly enough. Does Play Cabal have Craftsman Demonite? I don't think so. Right, I do not think that. Okay, let's go to the character screen. Oh, I need to refill my e-liquid. I put it over here. Okay, create a new character. On the preview, it does look really good. And look at this, max difficulty. Cabal is not lying. Gladiator would literally be max difficulty. I don't know. It's better Force Gunner because your weapons aren't tradable yet. Oh yeah, well, for the Force Gunner, it would be best to just switch the class from DM to Force Gunner. Gladiator would be like a new class on its own for me. Hey man, it's just the chakrams. And the Force Gunner is probably gonna be good, but... Well, Force Gunner could be like the main class. Gladiator is just a novelty adventure. Let me see, how should I style it? Man, Cabal really needs more hairstyles, to be fair. Force Gunner, Force Archer, and Blader is common in live streaming. Gladiator is rare. Well, it is rare. And it's rare for a reason. Let's see, what could be the name? What could be the name? Chunky plus Gladiator. Hold on, I'm gonna get another can of ginger beer. Oh, it's actually by my side, so I don't even need to go anywhere. Chechenki. No. Or we can just go old school. Chunkalator. Chunklator. It looks good on paper, but... Yeah, chunky later. Spoiled milk. Actually, spoiled milk might be good. Because no one plays Gladiator. Hold up. Let's see how it looks on here. Spoiled milk. Chunky G. Chunky G sounds good. But, man, Chunky G and spoiled milk. Because spoiled milk does have like a little bit meaning to it, you know what I mean? Just because no one ever plays this class. Chunky G sounds good. You know? Maybe spoiled milk? I mean, I really like how the chunky looks. I knew this was bound to happen. It always happens when I'm creating a new character. I just take way too long. That's gonna be patented. Spoiled milk. Yeah, we have to go with spoiled milk. Definitely. There we go. Spoiled milk. So first, let me bring some items from the... No, No, wait, should I just completely start off with just Iron Man challenge immediately? Should I maybe bring some accessories to my Gladiator? Yeah, let me just put some accessories to my Gladiator. Chunky funky. Let's go here. Okay, let's see. So all of these I can. Chunky needs doctor. These are character bind. Hopefully I can equip these event accessories on my Gladiator. Chunky needs a shrink, he's churning just as crazy as me. Yes. You're completely right about it. Basically, this is everything that we could transfer to the Gladiator. Oh, damn. I might actually look even better without a costume. DM is literally looking so good. Let me find a special place. There we go. Put this in here. Way. Okay. Chunky the back door. Wow, it already looks so different. Look at this. We have this little bar over here. Beginner package Gladiator. And beginner packet Fighter. Okay, now we're way too weak to equip any of this, right? Let's see, 29 intelligence. 144 strength. 102. And then around 20 something. 31 dexterity. Okay. I should be able to pick up these. The chakrams will be 31. Strength and dexterity. So for here I need 40. Now I can put 38. Oops. There we go. And 175, so 120 dexterity. Or around 120. There we go. In. Okay, so that's how we look immediately, just in game. I mean, we look kind of good, not gonna lie. Whoa, whoa! Damn! Alright, good night, bro. Thank you. We reached the goal. Happy freaking days, man. Oh, thank you, Chibi-Matan. Gold achieved. Happy freaking days. Yeah, man. Thanks, Chabi. Did not expect it today, to be fair. Did not expect it today at all. Man. Maybe people really want to see the Gladiator in action. Okay, we need to test out some skills. We need to test out how the skills are even looking. Guild invitation, assemble. Oh, man. I cannot join the guild right now. Plus, we don't know if we're actually gonna be playing on this character at all. It's just to try it, just to give it a go. Nothing more than that. Okay, get everything that I equipped right now. And for these, I'll need level 100. Okay. Get my pets. First, let's equip the accessories. Now let's see how the Demon Knights Gladiator weapons are gonna look like. Equipment not available to current battle style. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so maybe I actually need to upgrade just a little bit more. It kind of looks better without the costume for right now. I think we need to do at least a couple of quests. Fade away and rapid dash, you're ready to go. Okay, wait, let me just do the starter ones. Because the demon... Oh, crap, it's the demon orb, so I'm never gonna be able to equip it. Okay, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. 325,000 combat power. Good job on being the 7th gladiator on the server. Oh, bro. Yeah. There's not many of us. And you know it's not many of us when there's literally no gladiator gear in the market at all. Go. Nipper looks. Okay, so now we can actually take a look at how the abilities look. Okay. Not too bad. How long is it gonna take me to reach a proper level with the gladiator, I do wonder though. Because I would theoretically want to test out every single skill. Waving slash. Hmm? Okay, the starter skills look kinda nice. In the animations where we saw in the character selection screen, the animations actually looked super nice. That's a good looking Force Archer right there. There are so many Force Archers. And not enough gladiators. Spoiled milk. And imagine how it would be like a crazy twist that I actually start maining Gladiator. That would probably be the craziest plot twist of all time. Wait, can I buy the freaking dash? Yeah, straight away. Sub-skills. Oh, I'm Transcendent, so I can actually buy the skills immediately. Hold up, let's do that. Let us do that first. I want to see how they look. Get the attack skills. Stealing my idea, that's gonna cost you. Not letting Tinty become the strongest gladiator in the server. 9 per rage, 10 per rage. 12 per rage, 14 per rage. Okay, let's just try all of them. Maybe up until this point. Fade away. Mystic Dash. Devastate the enemy with only letting them see the leftover image. Rapid Dash. Okay, wait, let me get my Fate Step. My Dash. Alright, that's the very first thing to do. Okay, now let's try out some G Master skills. See how these look. Okay, pretty good looking. Wow, that's a long ass skill. That is a long ass skill. This one looks really good. Okay, now let's try the completer ones. Ooh, okay. Ooh, very long skills though. Right, at this point it's kind of ranged. But super long. Okay, in terms of skills, how they look, not bad. And now actually let's try the Transcendence once. There we go. Man, I can't believe I got a donation just randomly like that. Another dopamine boost. That's why I love Gladiator. Because of the skills, right? You got range on your skills. Well, we still need to try out the Transcendence once. I don't know, the main appeal, it would be just how the weapon costumes look. Because they do look amazing. Okay. Very long, by the way. Very long skills. Ooh, this one is nice. It kind of reminds me of the Force Blader. This one as well. Yeah, you see? Really reminds me of the Force Blader. Skills are awesome. You get Force Shielder, Wizard Shield. Immune from Blader. What do you mean, immune? I'd probably need to figure out how the rage mechanic actually works in the Gladiator class. Does it explain it anywhere in game? My idea is the more damage, the more rage I have, the more damage I do. Okay, let me see. What do I need to do? Oh, I need to kill the Squirrellugs. I mean, you could go for like full range skills, you know, because the Gladiator definitely has enough like good range skills. Look at the skills, you'll see what I mean. Oh, intuition. Oh yeah, I haven't checked it out. Hold up, since I'm here, might as well get the training core. I wonder what would be the good combo even for the Gladiator. Does anyone know in the chat? You need to keep your rage at 10 and then you max damage. Okay, let's check the buff skills. Art of Rage is gonna explode the hidden rage hidden within. Fury effects. Okay, so you get 10 Fury. Crap, probably took the wrong one. Okay, so that's Fury. What is this now? Critical damage and accuracy increase. So that's basically just a damaging spell. How long is this one? Cooldown is 180. Okay, so you can immediately gain like a lot of Fury. But then the cooldown is actually pretty long. Let me open the second ginger beer. We're gonna need it clearly. There we go. Much better. And this one, let's see. Attack rate increases covered by range. Oh, covered by rage. Attack, sword skill amp. And you get, basically you sacrifice defensive stats to get some offensive stats. Okay. Yeah, the cooldowns are a bit long, that's the downside. Gains defense that doesn't break easily. Ignore penetration, cancel, resist. PvE damage reduction, okay. What else we have here? Bloody Rusk. Maximizes the attack ability. And there's actually a lot of sub-skills. Here you also kinda sacrifice defense for more attack. It's pure defensive skill. Here you actually have a heal even. Resist knockback, stuns and stuff like that, okay. Vital charge, another heal. Dread is the debuff that we seen earlier. Okay, and that's it. Wait, so let's organize it just a little bit. Right, Art of Rage. Probably somewhere here. Just to gain the rage. Then this is pure attack ability. So it's gonna be here. Now here we're sacrificing nothing. It's just pure defensive ability. Okay. So defensive abilities should be somewhere here. This one maybe I'll put somewhere else. There we go. This is where you sacrifice some defense for attack. Okay. Yeah, so we can just put it right here. Let's max the Art of Rage as well. Sub-skills are a lot easier to get your mind where you want to put. Okay, so this is, again, sacrificing defense for more attack. So you're gonna be located here. This is a pure defensive skill. So it's here. Adrenaline of Rage. You can use your stamina to heal yourself up. Resist absolute damage plus 37. Okay, it seems like a really good defensive skill. Put it over here. Oh, look at this. Both of these actually require stamina to use. So we'll switch them up like this. Now that's an interesting twist. We already have two buffs that we can only use when we have some stamina. That's very important to take mind off. Keep your mind on. Rage resist. This is probably gonna be one of the least used skills. I mean, still useful to have, definitely, but not gonna be used too often, right? Wait, do I have any more? I think I have another heal. Yes. Maybe I would like to put the heal in here. Something like this. Something like this. And then the debuff, it would be used a lot more frequently. And the debuffs I like to put here on this side. Rage resist max it. You will laugh. Oh, wow, 100%. Oh, damn. Okay, hold up, hold up. Yeah, we need to put this as well. 100% resist. I did not expect 100% resist on everything. So maybe like this is better. Okay, now it's looking kind of nice. In terms of sub skills, we took the transcendent skills as well. We're not gonna take the lighter ones for now. Let's look at the transcendence. Ignore penetration. You might as well. Gladiator mastery. PvP. A lot of PvPs. Damn. Not what I like to see. And then we start with just the normal ones, which I think it's gonna be attack rate, attack, maybe the defense. Probably, right? Blade Fury. Okay, an extra attack. That's good. Aegis. Defense plus damage reduction. Oh, that's nice. Very defensive class as well. Seems like it should be easier to survive dungeons with it. Mortal Kombat. That's a good name, by the way. Battle techniques from hard training gives you attack, attack rate, and defense. Okay, take it. Not too bad. And we get the regular ones. Let's see, how much space do I have? Max these out. I got 2x attack and 2x attack rates. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's the right way to do it. I got attack, attack rate. Okay, let's see if I go for more attack rate and more attack. Then it's kinda maxed out. Do I really need HP though? Let's see. Could switch the HP for more defense rates. Maybe HP is fine. Okay, we'll keep it like this. I think that's fairly good. So, in terms of me and Tinte difference, he took a defense rate here. Where I just took flat defense. Rage. An ability to maximize the rage against enemies. The max amount of rage depends on the battle style grade. Rage may be acquired by battles and enchants the character's abilities with them. Okay, sounds good. Sounds very interesting. Let's see, so for now, maybe just use the transcendent skills. Which are these ones, right? So let's max these ones for now. Oh. Although some of the completer skills look really, really good. Oh wow, my 15% battery life. That's not good. Much better now. Camu has some nice gear. Maybe you can buy it from him. I mean, buying gears maybe a little bit too soon. Let's go to the training dummy real quick. Try to see which one of my abilities are ranged and whatnot. Not ranged. This is very ranged. Maybe we'll do it like this. This, and I think there was the lightning strike. That looked really good. Chakram tornado does look really nice as well, though. Yeah, let's put freezing strike here. Okay, so this is what we have, eh? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Accessories we can still not put. Go. Let me put these back to the warehouse. With all of the rest of my gear. Okay, we need to do a little bit more quests. See how it feels. Feels kinda nice. I really wanna try the BM3 and BM2. Which game is this? This is playkabal.to. I have a referral link in the description. If you wanna join. Okay. Yeah, the skills do look really, really nice. And all of them are super long as well. Okay. Okay, maybe let's see the Gladiator gear. How is the deal with the chakrams on the server? Let's check Paladinium ones. Is there anything good? No, not at all. Not at all. What about the armor pieces? So let's theoretically say if you wanted to go for like Sig Metal. I mean, at least there's like a masterpiece of Sig Metal in the shop. But I wouldn't say that it's by any means cheap. But if you go for the Master Gloves, 3 billion. Yeah, that's even more expensive than other classes. Okay, you could just buy this one though, 800 mil. Yeah, and just get the Divine and Epic option yourself. Then the boots should be fairly cheap in my opinion. There's no 3-slot build boots. Okay, there is 1.4 bill. This one has extreme 3 out of 3, so that's not even bad. And the armor helmet. Focused on crit rates, 3-slotted, craftsman's 900 mil. For 1.5 you can even get the master one. I paid 450 for gloves and 550 for suit. Yeah, that would be like much better value. Archidonum, there's literally nothing. Paladinium. Also pretty much nothing. Nothing on the market at all. Okay. Let's check armor. Master Archidonum suit. Exactly what I expected. And master gloves. Not cheap at all, I would say. Not cheap at all. And let's say if you go for armor boots, that would be maybe like Paladinium grade. Nothing really too much that I would be considering like good value. What about Demon Knights? Yeah, nothing as well. It seems like it's the perfect class to literally go Iron Man mode. Paladinium gauntlets. Yeah. Feels like the perfect class to go Iron Man challenge. Okay, let's see. Let's do the quest. I don't know, would I enjoy Gladiator? It's really hard to tell. If I use this, didn't give me any rage. I think I need to level up my battle style before I do that, right? Let me see. I have to always keep looking at the time because I still need to eat and prepare for my night shift. It would be really nice to unlock my this Bloody Ice quest. I don't think I need to do them. I think I just need to level up. And leveling up shouldn't be hard at all. We just go here. There we go. One shot, one level. Oh, this guy did not one shot. Yeah, man, I really do not know how I would actually enjoy the Gladiator. Probably I would just only enjoy it because it's such a hard class to attain. Or to actually build. Let's check out the most important thing, though. Let's check out how good we could actually look. Weapon costumes. Oh, you need 10k ALs at the very least. Okay, hold up. Maybe I'll just put the gear back on. And for today, maybe I just want to focus on seeing potentially how good a Gladiator can even look. Because that's like a huge selling point for me. Don't even have enough ALs to put it into the... back to the shop. Okay, wait, let's log in on the DM. Crap. Go on the DM. Equipped everything back. Phew, wrong Arcana. This one needs to go here. Go. And let's send a little bit of money in here. 1 million is gonna be fine. Go back to the Mr. Spoiled Milk. Draw everything. Go put everything back. That for next episode, if I just want to jump on my DM, I don't have to wonder why am I missing my combat power. Okay, everything is in place, right? Oh no, the charm. There we go, I forgot the charm. And we'll go for like a fashion show of the Gladiator. There we go, yes, the charm. Make sure not to miss anything. Wait, for the costumes, I should have enough alts just to try out the costumes that I want. Go. And now I should be 837. Yes, I am 837. Good. Because this is probably the only reason what would actually motivate me to play Gladiator. Okay. And now we can see. So let's buy all of the chakrams. Chakram. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Katana de Katana, Blade Greatsword. New Year's Orb and Crystal. Don't see the chakrams. Okay. Let's see how good can we look. Bro, I thought you don't play private. You haven't watched me for a long time. If you think that. This one is just like, eh. Kinda neat, kinda not. This is just funky looking. This one's not bad. To be fair, like, even the Demonite ones look much better than the skins. I want to find the thingies that the other Gladiator had. These ones I'm not too big of a fan. I think here we can find something better looking. Where are the chakrams? There we go. The chakram is here and here. Okay, this one looks really good. Especially with our set right now. This could be something. Looks really weird. Also kind of matches. Ooh, okay. This one is not too bad. This one is very flashy. And there we go, the Demonites. The Demonites look definitely the best. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I just came here. I'm also playing Cabal. Oh, really? I've been playing Cabal for like 2 months already. Ooh, Steampunk looks kind of nice as well. A lot of moving parts. Okay. Let's check some more out. Dragonium, Toy, and Dark Dragon. Yeah, so the Dragonium as expected, right? Huge, really good looking chakrams. Yeah, definitely makes farming like a lot more nice. Because the Gladiator does look really quick. You know, how its skills are made. Okay, the Dragonian ones I definitely like. So these are the toy ones. Looking really good as well. Pixel ones. Yeah, also looking pretty neat. And the Dark Dragon. I think maybe the Dragoniums take the cake here. I would try to build my character for this basically weapon. It just looks like you're carrying like a massive weight on your back. Yeah, it looks good. This would definitely be my weapon of choice if I were to play Gladiator. Is there any good costume that would look good with this? Maybe we can just kind of try out all the costumes and see, right? Maybe from here there's not too much. Let's try these 3. I don't like how the cape is, you see, going through my chakrams. Like this it does look really good, but like this doesn't look that good because it goes through. Spirit of hip hop, yeah, I can definitely see myself rocking this. I think like Dragonian plate, yeah, we could try Dragonian plate. Because if the class looks good for me, it's just like 90% chance I'm already sold. I'm an addict to customization. Okay, Spirit of Hip Hop plus Dragoniums, they look good already. Bro, going to change class again? No, we're just, we're not definitely gonna change class to Gladiator. We're just looking. We are just looking. Alright, let me get the Dragonium Chakram. There we go again. Okay. I just want to see what is like the best possible costume set that I can get. People said try the... Oh, Blazing Summer might be nice. Demonite plate could look good. And we can try one of the... like, it doesn't matter, like, even the shark one. Just to see how the funky ones look. That just looks very weird. No armor, but just massive weapons. Okay, now this is a bit more of how I think a gladiator should look. With the doll costume, I think it's not gonna be good. Okay, let's try the Dragonian plate. See how that one looks. Dragonian plate. And let's try Dragonian coat as well. Yeah, the Dragonian plate looks really good. Both in this kind of stage where I'm like attacking. And even like the cape, you see, like now the cape actually looks good with the weapons. What about the coats? The coat looks a little bit less. The plate definitely looks better. Like, it's already looking scary, you know what I mean? You see this guy coming towards you? Yeah, you better run. I think the spirit of hip-hop was actually the right one. In terms of the costume sets. Spirit of hip-hop is also like a very, very old school. Kinda like how my character looks now. Not too bulky, but bulky enough. And then maybe with this set, you would just need some kind of force wings to finish it off. Try the DU Dragonium. DU Dragonium? What do you mean? Because yeah, we tried the plates and the coat, and both of them actually look really good. The plate does look really good. Because here we're still missing something on the back. And if you go with the plate, like, you're already looking massive. Use the costume you used on Force Shielder. I don't think it's gonna look that good though. Because this already looks just amazing, man. Hold up, let me get the Dragonian weapons one more time. This already looks like $1,000,000, you know what I mean? The Dragonium that duelists use. I mean, if I can find it easily. Let me see if I see something. Drill suit, Metro, Admiral, Forest Guardian. This one, right, for the DM. Let's just put all of the suits for the Dragonium. And I think I used Gold Dragon on my Force Shielder. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely like good, but I'm not using this. Maybe you want this. Demon Bone Chakrams. No, I think because for the Chakrams, it's definitely Dragonium Chakrams. I mean, it does look good here. Something is missing, you know? I think like the plate actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, the plate looks better. The Gold Dragon, no, definitely not. This one, maybe? This is probably the one that you were talking about, right? Yeah, this one does look good as well. Basically like less chunky version of the Dragonium. Maybe I do like the chunky version of the Dragonium. I mean, both of them are really nice, to be fair. No, but I prefer this one just slightly bit over this one. Although I can see the appeal. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal. I mean, yeah, this class definitely has a lot of potential of looking good. Okay, why cannot I... Oh, because I have no force wings on this character, so I cannot test them out with the force wings. I mean, at least I can test it out with the head costume as well. What if we just go for the Dragonium? How it's gonna look? There we go. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Yeah, this one looks good. Oh, man. The only reason, like, they could make it more than, like, 3 minutes. They could make it for, like, 10 minutes. So the costumes would last a bit longer. Dragonium headpiece. And this one is not too much. This one. And this one. Maybe this one looks better. Yeah, this one does look better. Oh, come on. I just wanted to take a screenshot and literally expired when I was about to take it. Costume. Dragonium suit. Dragonium coat. Dragonium plate. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. This one does look really good already. Definitely enough food for thought, you know? Or maybe even this one. Maybe this one is a bit better. Okay. In terms of basic abilities, yeah, I could definitely see myself. It is a good looking class. Get like one like huge armor set and then one just kind of like fashion set. There is some appeal. There is some appeal to be had. Could I main this class? That's the big question. I think we still need to unlock all of the BM modes for the Gladiator, right? To give a more accurate kind of perception. It's also kind of appealing that Gladiator is the least played class out of all. don't know, I could see myself. I could see myself. As a little side adventure, definitely. And maybe for like the next couple of streams we could try it out. Although the main character would still remain the DM, obviously. I think we would really... I am sold about its rarity and style. Yeah, this is the main appeal, literally. The rarity and the style. I think the style could use a bit more work. There's still something here that I want to change. Maybe it's the headpiece. You know, but... yeah, man. It does look good. This is the RoboCop version. Yeah, man. The rarity and the style is the main appeal. And Force Gunner would be main appeal that I could actually probably farm really fast with him. Maybe something like a change of mount would also be good. Because I think this mount would look really good on the Gladiator. Because a warrior is supposed to, you know, go to the battle on a horse. On a big-ass horse. And I could keep doing this, like, Gladiator's costume showcase for, like, at least 3-4 more streams. You don't like the Warrior Soul costume? The Warrior Soul is the one that I used for the Force Shielder, right? I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards the Demonite costumes. Another one that kinda looks decent as well is the Spirit of Hip Hop plus the Dragonium Chakrams. But then again, it's not that fancy. Like, this looks good. As well. Probably not as good as the Dragonium plates. I think this is where we look the best as the Gladiator. And then the headpiece might not be Dragonium, it might be a different type of headpiece. You know, I kind of like to go it bit by bit. Look, even from like very long range, it looks really good. And close up as well. So I think, yeah, the Chakrams and the Dragonium plate would be definitely here to stay. And this is how I would look as a Gladiator. And then I would just need to think about like some kind of head costume. Are there any more head costumes to try? There's actually plenty. What is this? Why cannot I equip these? Let's just try a bunch of different ones. Maybe something in that direction, but... Okay, like an anime face. Anime face could work on this, actually. Looks good from big range. Close up, it's actually kind of nice as well. Print screen. This one looks good, actually. This one is another good pick. This one looks so weird. Weirdly good. Majestic at the face, but then full on armor. Korean flag, devil's horn. This one's weirdly good. Oh my days. How is this even in game? When you're royalty, but you still go out to battle with your crew. Massive afro. Don't mock it with the anime face. Anime face is actually looking good, to be fair. It's one of the top contenders. This hat also kinda looks good, but... No, I think still anime face. Look, ooh, maybe this one. Pirate hat is not even that bad, to be fair. I don't know, the anime face actually looks really good. Oh, come on. Literally as I took the... Namaste, please give a link to the game. If you just go to the description, there's gonna be the link to the game. Maybe I'll put the link just as a pinned message instead of my PayPal. So it's easier for people to use it. And who knows, if I get... Look at this 2k Cabal cash. Let's freaking go. I'll need to think about how I want to invest that 2k. Man, this is definitely a lot of food for thought. Right? The Gladiator, for now, can look really good. It let me buy fully everything so we can enjoy how a proper Gladiator should look for 3 minutes. Dragonian plates. I buy the Dragonian plates. Go. And for the head costume. How was the head costume even called? I found it here somewhere. There we go, this one. Boom, boom, and boom. That Gladiator in the same account? Yes, yes it is. First time you beat Eka on a Gladiator. Are you not entertained? I don't know, like the style points, yes. From style-wise, Gladiator is really, really like, wow. God damn. Man, I'll be thinking, in the night shift, I'll definitely be thinking, like... about the Gladiator. Just because it looks good and just because no one plays it. And then people would like to see Gladiator Iron Man challenge, right? But that means that I probably cannot use any sort of equipment from my account, right? Because if I use all of the... Yeah, because with the... You cannot... With Iron Man challenge, you can't even get your accessories on. Because the gear would be Iron Man either way, because there's no gear on the market for Gladiator. At all. You know what I mean? Like, Gladiator's in such a tough spot, where if it was played a bit more, at least the gear would be really cheap, right? Because it's still already not popular enough. But since no one in-game actually plays Gladiator, it kind of makes it hard, right? Because the Gladiator gear is fairly expensive still. And I do wonder how hard would it be to actually master craft Gladiator gear. Maybe there's someone who can already master craft Sigmetal for Gladiator. If so, let me know. That's gonna be like another big thing in terms of our decision. Man, we do look cool. The head might still change, but the Dragonium Chakrams plus Dragonium Plate is definitely... it would be here to stay. Yeah, man, I am entertained. Holy moly. Oh, okay, I think I need to start getting ready bit by bit, right? Let's see how long the stream has been going. I think I'm not ready for the Iron Man challenge. Still need to play at least for like 6 months more in the server to actually try like such a tough challenge like this one. But I could get used to how my character looks, definitely. Maybe for the next stream we will level this guy up until we can try out his BM2 and BM3. But I'm not very... I don't think I'm gonna be pleasantly surprised by Gladiator's BM2 and BM3. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be good. That's the main thing. Let's see what kind of equipment do Gladiators usually go for. Critical damage epic option here with skill amp. Here it's pretty basic and understandable for me. Where do you get your crit rate from? Everything from the helmet. Damn. What server am I playing? I'm playing playkabal.to. It's actually in the description. You can find my referral link there. Aster Archidnums. Let's just double check, right? There was nothing from Master Archidnums on the market. Yeah, nothing much. Nothing much at all. $3 billion for this is just such an overprice. Rather than buy this one. But this one is still overpriced, you know what I mean? It's still overpriced. I don't know. Man, would I even try to go for Sigmetal gear, or would I actually try to jump to 2-slot Archidnums straight away? I guess like it depends on the price. I think you would, if you were patient enough, then you might find some pieces popping up for like a decent price. But yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. And I'll ask the Discord moderators to create a poll. Or maybe no. Because would I even be willing to take up an Iron Man challenge? I think I would just break way too quickly. Iron Man challenge would just break me. Because man, crafting your own... It has to be super expensive, right? To level up your crafting up to a point where you can craft master sets. A really good appeal would be if there was like a lot of master Sigmetal equipment and it was crazy cheap. So maybe in the upcoming days we'll just try to keep an eye on it just to see. And if we find something good, then maybe we would pull the plug, but it's quite unlikely, at least judging from the present day. Okay, anyways, guys, so I'll start to clean up, get prepared for my night shift. After today's night shift, I'll actually have 4 days off, so you can expect the music video to come out, right, on Play Cabal. We'll try more streams with the Gladiator, just to see, just to try it. You know, a worst case scenario, I'm just gonna use this character to make more guide videos. Because I need a new character to make guide videos, to make them like as enjoyable as I want them to be. You need to be rich first before you even start thinking about crafting. Yeah, that's how I feel as well. That's exactly how I feel. I mean, Iron Man is great content and a lot of people will watch that, and that's a great opportunity career-wise. Yeah, but for me, like, even to attempt it, like, the views would have to double. You know what I mean? I don't know. I will be thinking. So I will create a poll on the Discord. If you guys can go in and vote if you would really think that the Iron Man series would be. But man, Iron Man series literally means that we're crafting our own armor. And I think maybe like at the start people would get excited, but then we would hit the wall. And maybe then it would just be like endless Gladiator farm on the low dungeons. I really don't know. But yeah, we'll try to make a poll. You guys can vote and we see if there's like an crazy demand for it. You know, that might lean us towards the direction of maybe trying, you know? But who knows? It seems like it's just gonna... Our progress in general is gonna switch from actually trying to make a good character to just actually making good content. Because then we would have to use like a lot of money to invest and to just try to get that gear. But imagine if I am the one who can craft Master Sigmetal Gladiator gear. That would be so much useful for like all of the up-and-coming gladiators. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. So we'll create a poll. Definitely go and vote for it. But yeah, so we'll finish the stream for today. You only guys have to wait, what, like, until I finish one night shift, and then it's just gonna be massive Cabal sessions. Yeah, so the rap video is gonna be coming out on my days off for sure. Like in 4 days, I'll definitely get it ready. I want to make at least 1 or 2 guide videos, and this is actually gonna be falling right in place with this Gladiator character. At the worst case scenario, we'll get at least few guide videos out of him. And guide videos always do really good, especially if they're prepared in a nice way. And I already have an idea how to prepare them. And the Iron Man challenge is a bit like maybe too much of a challenge for now. But we'll see. We'll see. See you in the next one. Yeah, so special thank you to the Patreon and YouTube members. Chebby Matan helped us reach the daily goal of 1 donation per day, per stream. So happy days for that. And yeah, guys, so keep in tune. 14, 16 more hours and like the grind sessions are starting to begin. So yeah, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.